Yeah? Yeah! On it!
Alright, let's get back to the bunker entrance. Barrier should be gone now.
Ancestors, I hope my people are in there. Oh! Don't worry about me! I like climbing. You know, the last time I saw my sister, I was relieved.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was leaving for a scouting
I didn't
mission.
see I was so focused in on the
Guess
game.
I
Welcome in.
wanted a break from her.
I get it.
I guess I deserved
always
that,
easy
huh?
with my
Because I
sister
wasn't paying
either.
attention to chat.
I thought you said you were an outcast.
I only met her recently. It's a... It's a long story.
Always
What's
full of
going on, man?
surprises, huh?
I try. Point is, I'm sure your
What you
sister
need
will
help?
be glad to see you.
What you need help
I
with?
don't know.
Huh? Can't help you if you don't let me know what's going on. PlayStation is down. Oh. Do you have a PS5? I don't have a PS5. I've only got a PS4. But right now I'm playing on PC. No online game is working. Huh. That's odd. None at all? Well, you're always welcome to hang out with me and watch me play. I don't mind lurkers at all.
But it's nice of you to say.
Let's see what Aloy and Seika can get into. We got two of these beautiful ladies here we get to play with today. Alright, well, thank you for stopping in. I'm sorry you're having trouble with your games. I know what that's like. It's not much fun. No, I'm not. I'm in America. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I went when I moved recently and I got put on a waiting list from my internet. I was like on a waiting list for like 3 weeks. So I couldn't do any gaming at all. And mostly I was like on a laptop just watching YouTube videos. So I know what it's like not to be able to game. And what was bad was right before I had to move, I had got the Space Marine 2, and so I had to wait till I got all set back up to where I could play it. Yeah, I was pretty depressed little fella, that's for sure. Maintenance report here. Hiked up to the sign and did an inspection. Oh yeah, well thanks a lot. I appreciate the bits. Thank you so much. Right now I'm playing this DLC, and then after I finish it, I'll probably play that Red Dead
It
Redemption.
worked! Barrier's gone!
Let's head in.
I don't know how much longer it'll take me to get to that point. American, well, let's see. Right now we're like in a mild summer, and about a week or two ago we had snow on the ground and we were in freezing temperatures. Now we're up in the 80s, so where I live it's kind of like all over the place. But yeah, living in the south is much better than living up north where they have to deal with those blizzards all the time.
Looks like this place still has some power.
Generators must have just been for the shield.
What are these ladies getting themselves into here, I wonder? On the whole, I find Sobek's machines to be tiresome. Do we really need terraforming robots that resemble giant lizards? The megafauna metaphor is almost comically trite. It reminds me of Evelyn's Hollows, which in the end were little more than childish popcorn fodder designed to separate tired parents from their surplus cash. This must be Londo. They said the big foggy things have manifest some useful behavior. Part of their function is to recycle technological components, and accordingly they're attracted to some of my recently installed devices, yet they don't seem to know how to process them, so they just kind of hang around and root through rubble for scrap. The upside, they discourage the locals from trifling with my toys. Who knows? For a little luck, maybe they'll discourage the redhead as well. So see, he knows about her coming. You know, he's waiting on her. Well, we don't normally have snow in the winter where I live. It's a very unusual thing. We might get it like maybe once. I think our last snowfall was back in 2017, and it didn't hardly last a day, whereas this one, it lasted about 3 days. So, because usually our temperatures, it's a rare thing if we go below freezing where I live. Yeah, it doesn't last very long. But the other bad side about it where I live, since we're not used to snow, it pretty well shuts down our city. They don't want us driving on roads and bridges and all that stuff. So, and we're not really equipped to do it. We don't have like snow tires and things. Are you talking about rappers? Yeah, I figured that's probably what you meant. Yeah, we got some cool rappers here. I kind of like the old school rappers like Eminem and Snoop Dogg and all right, let's see what we gonna do here. So he knows about Aloy, this bad guy. I'm surprised he don't have more booby traps for her. Travis Scott. I don't know if I know him. I'll have to look him up later on the day and see what's going on with him. Is he the? No, that's not the one I'm thinking about. I like Teddy Swims. I like the way he sings. He's not much of a rapper though. He's more like a ballad kind of singer. Love songs and stuff. Well, I don't know if these guys are friendly or not, they're not showing up as being enemies. Let's see what
They're
happens.
people. And another mural.
Yeah. Why are they all just waiting?
Let's find out.
Is she doing the barbarian?
Seika, have you come to join us?
Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually. After we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
Right. You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue.
I was exploring the region when I ran across them, so I just rushed in to help.
You should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted. Just like everyone else. And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all means.
Don't mind him. Good luck in there, Seika. May you both embrace his light.
Well, we usually are supposed to go to school like the first 12 grades, you know, and then after that, it's up to the individual whether they want to continue their education or not. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here with these.
That was close. I can't believe my people are here willingly.
And they answer to Zeth.
Yeah, he sounds like a
All
great
right, well,
guy.
thank you for stopping in.
Let's get to this Ascension
Motorfest.
Hall before you have
You
to
have a
meet
good
him.
rest.
A hologram of Blandra.
Welcome, my chosen. You have wandered, you have suffered, but you are lost no more. For I have found you, and I offer you what you deserve. The Ascension. So be at ease, forget what you think you know, and embrace this moment. A new world awaits.
Okay.
Well, it does seem kind of inviting, though, right? I mean, you would,
Oh, that's a lot of Blandra.
So he wants us to embrace his light.
yeah. I
Literally.
want you to brace more than that, but
We'd better keep up appearances in here.
I'll try.
do we want to talk to that person over there? I don't know. Let's see what he's got to say.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. You see, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, He tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn who encouraged everyone to just laugh it off. I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award.
Of all
And it
the
ended
Quinn,
up
Walter has chosen us.
being the best night of my life.
I guess Londra's used to people worshipping him.
Gross.
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Ugh. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the Ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
You mentioned you're waiting for what lies ahead, and we're still getting up to speed, but I thought the Ascension Hall was where we needed to go.
You're not the first to fail to grasp Walter's plan for us. Now that I've seen what's in the hall, my rank is secure. But there is something more that he's offering us. I just know it. It has to be why the devoted are escorted to another place. And as soon as Zeth returns, he'll take me there. I'm ready.
Do you have any idea where this place is, exactly?
Somewhere that brings us closer to Walter. To his embrace.
So you've been inside the Ascension Hall. Is it as special as we think it is?
I shouldn't say. I wouldn't want to deny you the same experience I had.
Come on, Kiral. Just a hint? We're dying to know what's inside.
I'll tell you this. It's breathtaking. Like the moment Walter first appeared before our boat, but better. Prove your devotion, and you'll see.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Kiral. We should get back to learning about Walter.
Yes, of course. Good luck with your studies. I hope to see you at the Ascension.
Oh, good. This guy again.
Come, sit with me. I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. So a moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secret of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
I'd rather sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with him.
Let's see what this Joker's got to say.
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
It's quite a promise.
And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
It sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of laundry devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Zeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Don't think the words were in those Laundra holograms we watched.
They might help with talking to the others. Maybe we can convince them to give us a hand.
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see where we'll be taken next, but I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the typhoon, the shipwreck, and soon, the Ascension, I guess.
As far as anyone at your settlement knows, you went out into the wilds and vanished. How did you end up here?
Lon and I were part of a scouting mission to the mainland, but things went bad fast. We were lost and starving, our boat was wrecked, and then Walter found our camp. A living ancestor, emerging from the wilds to tell us we'd been chosen, that we were safe. It was easy to embrace. Everyone here has a similar story.
Why didn't anyone send word to us?
Not everyone is chosen. Walter says we must leave our old lives behind if we're going to ascend. Nobody questioned it. But I should have.
Seems like most of the Quen are more than happy to follow Laundra. So why not you?
At first, I wanted to believe. I mean, everything he told us felt like it filled an emptiness, like maybe I'd finally found somewhere to belong. Then I remembered how the boards back home would tell us to follow the virtues of the legacy, to be good and honest. And then they dragged my father away for speaking out against an imperial decree. I'm not sure it's any different here. Walter might be a living ancestor, but with a cudgel like Zeth to do his bidding, his kindness is just as conditional as the Empire's.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I'm in the middle of some cutscenes with Aloy and Seika. How are y'all doing today? Thank you for coming in, and thank you for the raid, Jeff Dank. What were y'all playing before you came here?
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Zeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling he's not really a friendly guy.
As friendly as a Fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or Compliance.
Next location.
You said Lon can't wait to see where you're headed next. Do you know what you'll find there?
I imagine it'll be another kind of test, like here. Once you've been in the Ascension Hall, you're taken there by Zeth. He and his troops are the only ones who ever come back.
Everyone keeps mentioning him. I get the feeling he's not really a friendly guy.
As friendly as a Fireclaw. But it's not just him. The soldiers that follow him are like that too. I guess they know they can do as they like, now that they don't answer to the Admiral or Compliance.
Yeah, side missions, yeah. I've not come across too many side missions unless I'm just missing them or something. I think I've done 2 so far. Have you done a lot of side missions in the DLC? Oh, more to the end. Okay. All right. I don't really see the way that my experience with the Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, I played the first release on PS4, and then when the DLC came out, I didn't play the DLC till it came out on this PC, and then I got the collector's edition of the Forbidden West and the DLC, and I went back and replayed through the Forbidden West, and then I started I streamed playing through the Forbidden West, and then I started this DLC probably a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't been in a big hurry about getting it finished, but I don't really know anything about it other than I knew that she was teamed up with this Seika girl, but I don't know anything about the rest of the story or how many missions there's got, or even how many main missions there are. I hadn't really done a lot of research into it.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Wander is up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of Attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
Thank you for the follow. They were dedicated.
It's about their dedication to him, right?
That's right.
See? It'll be okay.
I don't know. Maybe this is a bad idea.
Look, whatever Laundra wants with your people, it's not good. Everyone here, including your friend, are in danger. But you can help us stop him.